Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Witcher 3. Or welcome to Witcher 3, not welcome back to, but Witcher 3. Originally came out on PS3 years ago. One of my medicines is ready. I'll have to go down there later, hopefully, and get it. If the roads are safe. One of my medicines is ready. I'll have to go down there later, though, if the roads are safe. Or maybe tomorrow. Alright. Gonna play some Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Welcome, sir. I wish that the thing would give me proper thumbnails for my streams. Sometimes it does, but mostly it don't. Kind of a picture to go with the
waving hand.
With the link. Excuse me. We all know who this is, or most of us do anyway. Geralt. I'm not sure where in the story of Geralt and the other characters it takes place in. I can't remember. There were other two games that came out before this, but on older systems, and sadly they're not available on the PlayStation market. Move the cursor to the markings until they fit the corners on your screen. Okay. Move the slider until the image is barely visible. I'm going to turn it up more because of how dark YouTube is. That should be good. Game automatically saves. Please do not turn off the console when you see this icon displayed.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet
Chaos.
we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity long extinguished within them. Yes. Their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Man, I hadn't played this game in like forever. This edition contains all the game's additional content, including its 2 expansions, Heart of Stone and Blood and Wine. Starting a new game will let you play through both the content of Wild Hunt and the expansions. You can also play each expansion as a standalone by choosing the appropriate option in the main menu. And of course, good luck on your path. Options, audio. We'll see how the controls are. Control machine. Cast sign. Use quick access item. Strong attack. Jump. Interact. Fast attack. Sheath. And draw sword. Riven. Sheath silver sword. You get a silver and a steel sword. One's for humans and one's for like vampires and or werewolves and monsters. Up, consumable slot 1, down, consumable slot 2. Call horse. Press twice to call horse. Automatic finishers. Yeah. Oh, on. Yeah. I'm gonna try not to do anything in the game to cause any nudity. I don't want my stream to get knocked off. Because there is nudity in this game, just like in the Netflix show. There's nudity. Because you know Geralt, he has a way with the ladies. Ballad Heroes additional Gwent card set. Look for Siri. Not sure what that is. Alternative look for Siri? Oh. Fresh start. You're happy to be challenged. You're a seasoned, demanding gamer. You're truly insane and loving it. Enjoy a smooth ride through the world. Let's do story and sword for now. Show tutorials? Yeah. Simulate Witcher 2 save? I guess. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Wow. Oh. That's either Ciri or that's Gwen. I can't remember. Or not Gwen, Yennefer. That's either Yennefer or Ciri. Probably Yennefer. She's a very powerful mage. Wow. I don't remember this. It's been so long since I played. Gerald's gonna pick it up. Like, or not. Well, he is camping nearby. Maybe, yep. If you tie or something, there was a tip. Keeper, Witcher Keep, Banks of the Dulwich. What is that? I hope there's no nudity in this. This is gonna be a short stream. I heard that, I read on the internet you can avoid nudity.
You know I don't find that amusing.
I'm gonna be like, well, crap, if it shows boobs and I get kicked off. Oh, she butt naked.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
Mm-hmm.
So, later then.
See you later.
Okay. I don't know who that is. I can't remember. Digital booty. Please don't show her boobs. Naked butt. Please don't turn around, whoever you are. That might be Yennefer right there. Okay, cool. That might be Yennefer. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's her. I think this is the game's version of Yennefer. I'll move my camera. The tutorial will introduce the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in the glossary, where you'll also find detailed information on the world lore and gameplay mechanics. I'm gonna move my camera. I gotta go through so many prompts just to move it. Okay. Yeah, that's Yennefer. The mini-map in the upper right-hand corner of your display shows your current location and the surrounding area. Underneath the mini-map, you'll find objectives for your active quests. Use your Witcher senses to find the key to the bedroom door.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
You're right. I should go see Ciri.
Yeah, better go see Ciri.
Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you. Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Stop fingering my... There's the key. My toiletries. Unlock the door as I walk out. Why is the door locked on the inside?
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
There's Ciri down there practicing. Just like in the show. I think this is my combat skill tree for combat and magic and stuff. Meditation. Monsters. You can get the Nilfgaardian crossbow from the quartermaster at Crow's Perch Castle. There's Dandelion, the bard, I think. I can't remember if he's in the game or not. The character of the bard, that might be him. I can't remember his name in the show. his crafting. You can make armor and weapons and maybe magic. I gotta find some ingredients. Okay. This place looks a lot nicer than the one in the show. Looks more like a castle, like a better castle.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
She's outside. There's what's his name? The leader of the Witchers.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true. But you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
So this part of the story takes place where she was training. But
Wrong.
this Geralt's not pissed at
Now I see
Yennefer.
why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Nope. Well, she's blindfolded too.
You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
That's Ciri.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
You know what's cool, Ann? What's his name that plays Geralt in the Netflix show that also played Superman? He's a gamer. He has played this game. And he's a big fan of the RPG game called World of Warcraft. And I can't currently think of his name. No, is that Chris, is it? David? It's either David or Chris. Henry Cavill. Oh, man. I was way off. Henry Cavill has played this game.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Hold X to sprint.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Siri, cut it out.
Run into trouble? Should I turn back and help you? First! Na 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 na.
Dang.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
Still snowing.
So you did read the chapter.
Big flakes,
Still,
too.
you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Big flakes outside land. Big flakes.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
I doubt there's any bird that Piggly Wiggly. Yeah. Yeah.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
Witchers must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds. Be they plate-clad knights, ethereal race, or bone-crushing giants. To match the strengths and exploit the weaknesses of different enemies, witches need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools of their trade are their swords. One steel, one for fighting humans and non-humans, the other silver for slaying monsters. Witches have also mastered a simple form of combat magic. These sirens are not as powerful as the spells wielded by mages, but they can be cast very quickly, with simple one-handed gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witches are also adept in basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils, and bombs, all of which give them a keen advantage when fighting stronger and or faster foes.
This will be quick and painful.
When you have target selected, all your attacks are directed toward it. You don't have to select the target during combat, but doing so can help you focus on a specific opponent.
Let's dance.
Dodge, cast sign.
Ha! Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3.
Slice your jugular.
Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Come on, at them.
Think I'm training Ciri tomorrow.
Harry.
She's
Siri,
likely to
see
be
how
more of a
Geralt
challenge.
holds his sword, its angle.
What am I supposed to parry? Like a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike!
Press
Counter-strike!
L2 just before your opponent strikes to perform a counter attack.
Maybe a storm's coming.
Slice your jugular.
Damn it!
What?
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Gwent.
Let's select the Gwent sign.
Ciri, Gwent is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Gwent sign protects you against damage and certain critical effects.
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. See? If not for the Gwent sign, I'd be aflame by now.
Deals fire damage.
Hard, Geralt. Come on! See that, Ciri? Ard will knock anyone or...
That's the Air Force attack he does in the show.
Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Ugh. Axie can really muddle your mind.
Can really destroy your opponents.
Erden now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Come on, at them. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Gwent will dampen the blow. Yeah.
Not bad.
The combat tutorial is now over. If you want, you can continue training with Vesemir. To stop training, simply sheathe your sword by holding right or left.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will. Ah!
Oh yeah.
Damn it.
Damn. Damn it!
Not good.
Damn.
Had enough? This'll be quick and painful.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet?
Man, you still watching? Or not?
Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
Yeah.
Cool.
What the?
It's got blood on it. There's a dead body in there.
Vesemir.
Adriana will take this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
You may have been dreaming. May 1272. Road to Visma. Visma.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
About your mom.
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in a tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Ah, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet. Soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. We used to as a good ones.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. Certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
For this shit.
Life on the continent and in the Skillage Isles is nasty, brutish, and short. War lays waste to the land, and those it spares lives in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads, indicating that you should fight with them with your silver sword.
Show me what you got.
I guess I can get no magic.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking or by meditating or at least at 1 hour. While playing on the Blood and Broken Bones and Death March, difficulty levels meditation does not regenerate vitality. Food and drink can be placed on your consumables slots for quick and using during combat, up or down, to consume them, generating vitality. You have some food equipped on your upper consumable slot. Press up now and eat. I was trying to cast some magic, but I guess he ain't got no magic right now.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Witchers spend most of their time on the road in search of their next contract. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountains, peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Geralt can always count on his horse Roach to help him on his travels. To have Roach come to you, double press L3.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him, too. His theory collapsed. Whoa there, Roach.
Let's see if I can put my camera in the middle. So I can see my health bar and everything.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
This game is probably going to take a long time to finish. I never finished it myself. Sometime later.
We going? Help me! Help!
Quicksand? Oh, damn. Gryffindor? Or not a Gryffindor, what's that thing called? You get hurt.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey.
Griffins.
Eat it alive, piece
That was
by
close.
piece.
I think I said something Griffin. I said Gryffindor.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
What's it to you?
Well, you see, there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Go, go.
Oh, cool. While on the road, hold X.
A griffin this close to the village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly.
Listen.
In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? And near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burned flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft. And also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. There are marked things in your map. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witchers, and local happenings.
Hey there. Come on, Roach. Whoa!
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Great. I'd leave it up. Screw that dude.
What? Witches? I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
Options marked with money will open the shop panel.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Show me what you got behind the counter. And tell me where the drugs are going. Where are the drugs going? Oceans. Crafting, food and drink. How do I buy stuff? Oh, there we go. So we got Redanian herbal alchemy ingredient.
contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Parcel out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Options marked with the triangle will make use of the Xe sign. This sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during a conversation, invest in the delusion ability in the character panel.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Boy, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
I would want to mess with Geralt. He's a big dude, you know, and badass looking. If you want to see a list of components or ingredients required for a given formula or diagram when you enter a shop panel, select it and perform the pin action. If you select the crafting diagram or alchemy formula and pin it, a list of components or ingredients needed to create that item will appear in the shop panel. This makes it easier to keep track of what you still need to acquire. Can be used to enhance abilities or create mutagen decoctions. Alright, one thing at a time. Okay. Kind of like those potions he takes in the show to enhance his senses. What you doing, baby? Okay. Only level 1. I ain't got no
There are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war? It's like to be near dawn before you get...
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
No thanks. Got some other things on my mind.
Shame. I'd ask the locals, but since they can't count to 10, the rules are a complete mystery. Ah, well, I'm here if you change your mind.
Okay, I'll be streaming about an hour. I might play for another 30 minutes. I'm gonna go out there and try to make some lunch. Some tuna fish.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
He has heard of her.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads, too?
To your health.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Rodim, at your service.
Vagrant? That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble, and you'll be nearby to help.
Lilac and gooseberries. Yeah.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir.
The camera's kind of clunky. Uh-oh. There's the assholes again.
Then fuck off. Don't want your kind here.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chair, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
I'm trying to do the counterattack. You can toggle between large and small item descriptions by holding L3 or turn off item descriptions by pressing L3. You can see how a given item will look on Geralt by just pressing the square button. Using the preview option, you can see how items will look which you cannot yet equip. To choose the order of which items will be shown, press R3. See your character's statistics, hold the R2 or press R2 to go to the statistics panel. You have a Witcher potion, but in order to use it, you first must equip it. Navigate to the usable item, select potion, and then press X to equip it. The tawny oil. Stamina regeneration in combat. Select slot. Now you can use the potion duration gameplay. Press up to activate the potion in the first slot, or down to activate the potion in the second slot. Ask the Nilfgaardians about Yennefer. Your game states will be automatically saved when you reach certain milestones in the story, so you should save your progress early and often on your own. The world is full of predators, bloodthirsty beasts, bandits, and countless other dangers.
Troubles. Goidemar, would you raise a glass with me?
It's Dervan now. D-E-R-V-A-N, not Goidemar.
What do you mean? I know what they named you at your cutting. What kind of name is that anyway? Dervan.
Nilfgaardian. My gran was from Nazaire.
Oh, so that's how you was. By my leave, Master
Oh, they're fighting? Oh, I thought he swung it.
Greetings. Good day to you. Good day.
Good day. Yeah, alright.
Kings do the fighting, but peasants do the dying.
El Khazar, Ergun, Erfin Esna. Don't understand what you just read? No wonder. It's in Nilfgaardian. As soon as half the world will be speaking this mystery tongue. So you best start learning it now, and yours truly can help you with that. For a very modest fee, Ernest of Vicario. Vicabro. Vicobaro. I didn't mean to grab that first paper. Sebastian, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. A reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day. Like many others, you say, and you'll be in the right. But if he fell, and I know it's like he did, I'll give him up to the ground, at least. Like our fathers have done always. I'd bury him neath the burrow where our parents lie. Not leave his corpse to be ate by the corpse prowlers in the battleground. So I seek a man brave and able with a sword and willing to venture out with me to find Bastian. I won't pay much, but I've got not much to give. But I'm not stingy and with gratitude and sure to show it a plenty. Any man willing to help, look for a resident hut along the road to White Orchard, just near the bridge. I've made camp there. Don Vildenbrit. Points of interest. There is much of interest to be found in the worlds of dense forest and fog-clamped swamps. Wherever you pursue, a notice board of question marks will appear on your mini-map to indicate potentially interesting places. Seek out to learn what secrets they hold.
What do you say?
Mum, don't let us talk. Chetty!
Now listen carefully. You're never to sing that rhyme again. Never. You're not to play with Chetty no more.
I keep hitting the wrong button.
Chetty's my best mate!
Chetty's a little...
Every important location you have discovered will be marked on the world map. To jump to your current objective, press L3. To scroll the map, use the directional pad by joystick. Your current objective is marked with a blank. Available quests are marked with exclamation point. Here you can see objectives of your currently tracked quests. If there are multiple objectives, you can switch between them by pressing the R3 button. Here you can see the minimap showing an overview of the region. Use R2 to increase or decrease its size.
I see you with him again, and you'll regret it.
The people who did Cyberpunk made this game years ago. This is like their first game.
Got a lump of bread today.
I think it was their first. I don't know if they made the other two.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But So many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Fell dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
I feel for you, but this is my job, so let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin.
Haggling for a high reward. Choose an amount. Confirm your choice by pressing X. If your counterparty accepts your offer, you've made a deal. If your offer is too high, the counterparty will grow annoyed, push too hard, and he or she will break off the negotiations.
If you could drop your price a bit, I'm sure we'd agree. That settles it then.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off, please.
Wrong way.
We'll eat myrtle grass during the hungry gap. They've taken all
Is it still snowing outside? Yeah? Man. Huh? Who said? Your mama's not bad. Your mama. Yeah, we can try going to the store later, but they probably ain't got no bread.
That's it, Roach.
Yeah, gotta go to Kroger's and get the medicine and maybe some bread if they have it. I'm gonna try and do this quest here before I stop my stream for the day. Points of interest. The world is brimming with interesting places filled with danger or treasure. Such sites are marked on your mini-map with the following icons: hidden treasure, dungeon, monster nest, place of power, person in distress, spoils of war, smuggler's cache, guarded treasure, abandoned site, bandit camp, or monster den.
Whoa!
Once you explore a location, its icon on the mini-map will become a grayed out.
The infamous well. Strange. No sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day.
Find evidence of the spirit's presence using your Witcher senses.
Grass around the well scorched. Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. All signs point to a noon wraith.
Did you say a noon wraith?
journal might be useful.
It's happened. Volker sent a petition of our grievances against the Lord to the court of Vizima, listed all the harm he's done to us. How he killed Jonan for not taking off his cap quick enough. How he trampled our fields when drunk with a nary knot of repayment. How he barged in during Peter's wedding and demanded his rights of the first night. Now we finally got what we begged Melitel for in prayers for so long. The judge recognized our grievances and waived all our bonds and duties to the Lord. We can finally strike out on our own at last. We can live as free men, excuse me. The first day of our freedom housed not much of a village yet, but to my mind it's better than the most fantastic palace. Volker fumed our home with hazelwood smoke to drive out the evil, buried a marten under the gate to make sure no thieves cross our threshold, and then gave me a bracelet, loveliest I've ever seen. Mother said it's foolish to spend on so much on a bauble when we haven't plows nor hoes, and that we ought to return it to the merchant. Over my dead body, I'll never take it off. It'll always be there to remind me of Volker, or of how happy we were that day. They said the Lord is coming to see us, that he wants to make a deal, to beg us to return to the village. They say he's calmed since his son died, that he's not as quick to anger and about small slights. Well, we'll see. One way or another, I have no intention to move 1 inch from here. Black magic doll. A tree growing inside the cabin. I might be able to make some stuff with these ingredients. I vaguely remember coming here. Some of the stuff I can sell, like the dolls and stuff. Maybe fill the vials with water or something. Find the spirit that haunts the well. Read the entry about noon race in the bestiary. Books and scrolls. On the left, you can select books, scrolls, and letters of content that will be shown in the center of the screen. Griffins. Despite what is commonly thought, peasants do not interrupt their labors at midday to get out of the sun. They do so to avoid noon race. Vlad Raymond peasants of their customs. On particularly searing summer days, when the sun reaches its zenith, race will at times appear resembling a sun-scorched woman dressed in long white robes. These are noon race, the spirits of young women and girls who died violent deaths right before their weddings. Driven mad with pain or anger, they wander in fields searching for their unfaithful lovers or backstabbing rivals. Though they will kill anyone who does not get out of their way in time, they are often held in this world by some object of intense emotional significance. That is why if one ever finds a wedding ring or a torn veil in the middle of a field, one should not pick it up, but instead back away as quickly as possible. Vulnerable against whatever those are, and then the spell sign.
Something's tied the Noonwraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
Magic trap.
Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
There's the arm.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noonwraith for good. Better do it near the well.
Curious where this goes.
Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil. Drink some potions.
I thought I'd find some kind of secret. Wow, someone hung themselves. It seems like a painful way to go. Choking yourself to death. Yeah. I bet I could do some fishing in this game. Pearl. Another vial. Honeysuckle. And light a fire near the well. Necrophage oil. I need some kind of yellow flower. Spectre oil. Swallow potion. Accelerates vitality regeneration. Grants sight in total darkness. Cool. Clears toxicity, and cancels all active potions effects. I ain't got any of that. I wish I knew the name of that flower that I need. Maybe this is it. I'm more. Nope. I don't know if I'm gonna find any flowers over here. I figured since I came out from the water right there, I might find something. More honeysuckle. I remember fighting this ghost vaguely. Genetia petals? Still not what I need. You figured he would have some stuff on him already since you're joining him mid-adventure. But sometimes he don't have what he has, doesn't have what he needs on him. Oh, I passed a plant. Or the genitalia petals. Genitalia! I'm probably not saying that right. It sounds like I'm saying the groin area of things. Genitalia. Genitalia. Genetia. Genetia petals. White myrtle petals. I bet the strategy guide for this game is probably very big. Very vast. How do I make a... Alright. Ugh. It's gonna be a tough fight.
And the bracelet. Igni.
Damn.
Hey, I think it worked. She's gone. For good.
Notice in the show, Geralt carries his swords in like a big bag. It'd be cool if he had like 2 swords carried on his back, like the game. One for monsters and one for like humans and stuff. A steel sword and a silver sword. But he don't. Now we'll head back into town and
come on,
tell that guy we've took care of the problem.
Faster.
Oh, man, burning up. Go stand outside for 20 minutes. Yeah.
Run, Roach.
Ooh, bugger.
That's some big sunflowers.
Freak.
Yo, mama. That's what your mom was calling me when I was banging her in the bedroom. She called me a freak. Because she loved it.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
How about that? Never expected to get a dowry.
Nor did I suppose I'd ever give one to a witcher. Strange times these, wouldn't you say? Strange and sad.
Oh, wrong button. Well, been streaming almost 2 hours. Save the game. I'm guessing it saved. Yeah. Alright guys, I'll play some more of this tomorrow maybe, after my doctor's appointment. I'm not sure, it's supposed to be sometime before 1 p.m, I just don't know when. I don't want to start a stream at 9 a.m. tomorrow and then get a call from my doctor's at 10. And I don't know how long it's going to be or when it's going to start, so whenever it's over, if I ain't got nothing coming up to do, I'll get on here and play some. Till then, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the stream, and help support my channel, and subscribe if you want to see more streams and videos from me. I am, my channel is, DJ Thunder Adventures, or Adventures with Thunder, I think. Adventures with Thunder. Can't even remember my channel name. Yeah, DJ Thunder Adventures. That's right, 3 words. DJ space Thunder space Adventures exclamation point. Alright guys, have a great night, great day, and I'll see you next time.